Hey everyone, how are you doing today? Today we are going to be talking about line. We have been using line a lot in this class so far. Everything that we've done has been a line drawing, but today we're going to talk about how you can use line in a different way. So what we've been doing so far is what I would call your normal line, like the way that you normally draw. If you draw something, it's even pressure, even thickness, it's just the way that you normally draw something. So you can change the type of line that you use. So an example would be, I could have a really thick line. I could have a really dark line. I could have a really light line. You could also call this thick. You could also call this a thin line. I could have a varied, so thick, thick, to thin, to thick, to thin. So imagine what it would be like if you drew something, and today we're going to be drawing our shoe using an expressive type of line. So imagine if you drew your shoe as realistically as you could with as much detail as you could, but you used this varied line for the whole thing, these thicker areas, thinner areas, or you made everything with really super dark, thick lines, or you drew the entire thing with really super thin, wispy lines. Imagine how drastically different the shoe could look, the drawing of the shoe could look just based off of the type of line that you are using. Another way that we can be creative with our use of line is to think about the lines that we're using to actually draw the shoe with. So not changing our pencil, not pushing harder or pushing lighter or making it thick or making it thin, but actually changing our line type. So these are all different types of lines. And if I wanted to sit here and brainstorm, oh yeah, I call this one, well I did that, that's Castle Top. I call this one here is the Charlie Brown because it reminds me of the front of Charlie Brown's shirt. This one's a Castle Top. I'd call this a loop-de-loo. But if we wanted to sit here, we could probably invent or come up with another 10 or 15 types of lines that we can draw with our pencil. So again, imagine if you were going to draw your shoe as realistically as you could with as much detail as you could, but you drew the entire shoe with the loop-de-loos. So what you're going to be doing today is it's called an expressive line drawing of your shoe. You're going to take one of your shoes from your house, you're going to set it right in front of you, and you're going to draw it. But instead of drawing it with just your normal type of line, the way that you normally would, you're going to draw it with an expressive line. So down below, I have put some past student examples. So if you want to take a look at those to kind of like give you some inspiration, that'd be a good idea. But again, this is an expressive line drawing. This drawing of your shoe should look a little bit different. It shouldn't just look like you drew it the way that you normally would. I hope you have fun with it. Remember that when you're done, take a picture of it and upload it. Have fun. Talk to you next time.